everyone, welcome to Center of Excellence Robotic and Automation. My name is Elka Pranita, who is a lecturer in Electrical Engineering at the Universitas Teknokrat Indonesia. Our subject today is about signal and system for control application. Basic concept of signal and system. Signal can be electromagnetic, electrical, or mechanical waves, depending on the medium used to transmit information. For example, the sound we hear on a phone, the TV signal we watch, or the digital signal used in data communication such as the internet. Signal can also come from nature, like a radio signal from a star or a signal from living organisms. Next, system. A system is a group of structural elements that work together to a specific goal. Elements in a system are integrated and interact with each other to create the desired output. System can be found in a variety of fields, include technology, computer science, social science, biology, and more. The next, time domain. A representation in a time domain describes how signal change over time. A graphic of signal in the time domain shows how the amplitude of the signal varies through the time axis. In a time representation, we can observe details of how the signal changes through the period. It helps us understand the temporal properties of signal, such as duration, frequency, and period. Next, frequency domain. Representation in the frequency domain represent signal based on their frequency. This is done through a process of transformation, such as the Fourier transformation in the frequency representation. We can see how the energy of the signal is scattered across the different frequencies. This allows us to identify the domain, harmonic, and other components of the signal. Understanding the frequency domain helps in the analysis of filters, modulation, and wireless communication, where information is often expressed or processed in spectral form. Next, control. Robot control involves the use of signal to regulate the behavior and movements of robots. Control signals are used to move actuators such as motor, servo, or piston so that robots can interact with the environment according to the needs of their mission or tasks. The next, navigate. Robot navigation system use sensors such as distance sensor, vision sensor, or interior sensor to collect information about the surrounding environment. Signals from the sensor are processed to calculate the position and orientation of the robot, as well as to plan to optimal route to a specific destination. Next, signal and system application in robotics. Signal and system play a central role in robotics by enabling robots to respond to the environment through sensor data processing, motion control, and communication between robots or with control units. Through signal and control processing techniques, robots can process sensor information, regulate motion, and communicate efficiently, while the use of machine learning and artificial intelligence ensures robotic adaptability and intelligence in various situations. Next, signal processing for robot preparation. 1. Data acquisition. Collect and convert analog signal to digital using sensor. 2. Pre-processing. Cleans, normalize, and improves the quality of the received signal. 3. Signal feature. Identify and extract relevant information from the signal for use in preparation. The rule of signal and system in robotic motion control. 1. Sensor processing. Sensor in robots such as distance sensor, vision sensor, or interior sensor generate signal that represent information about the surrounding environment and the status of the robot itself. The signal are then processed by the control system to understand the position, orientation, and state of the environment. Next, control system design. The control system is used to regulate the move of the robot according to the desired purpose. It involves the selection of approach, control structure, adaptive control, or optimal control, and adjustment of control parameter based on information from the sensor. 3. Motion setting. The signal from the control system is used to set the actuators on the robot, such as the motor or the servo. To produce indesired motion, this control signal is translated into a mechanical action that moves the parts of the robot so that the robot can move according to the instruction. Next, speed and direction control. Signal and system are used to regulate the speed and direction of the robot's movement. These include generating signal that control the rotation, speed of the motor or other propulsion motor, as well as adjusting the direction of robotic movement based on the desired navigation purpose. The next example, how the signal works on handy-talkie. IT or handy-talkie is a two-way communication tool that use radio waves to communicate. Signal on IT play an important role in the communication process. How signal work? Signal sending process, conversion of voice into electrical signal. When the user speaker through the IT microphone, the voice is converted into an electrical signal by the microphone. Signal modulation. The electrical signal is then modulated with a carrier signal that has a certain frequency. Modulation can be done using amplitude modulation or frequency modulation. Next, signal transmission. The modulated signal is then transmitted into the air via the IT and antenna. The antenna converts electrical signal into radio waves. Signal representation process. Radio wave reception. The IT antenna receives radio waves from another IT. Radio waves are converted back into electrical signal. Signal demodulation. Electrical signal are remodulated to spare the information signal from the carrier signal. Next, converting electrical signal into sound. The information signal is converted back into sound by the IT speaker, so that user can hear the sound from another IT. Factors affecting signal quality. First, distance. The greater the distance between two IT, the weaker the signal received. Terrain that is highly wooded or with lots of buildings can weaken the signal. Interference, electromagnetic interference from other electronic device can interfere with the signal. Transmit power. Higher IT transmit power enables wider communication rate. Next, A repeater is a device used to expand the range of IT communication. The repeater receives a weak IT signal, amplifies it, and transmits it higher power. This enables more effective IT communication in area with weak signal coverage. The last conclusion, one, signal. A signal is a mathematical function that describes the properties of a physical phenomenon or information. In control application, signal often represent information about the system being controlled or a reference for the control system. Two, system. A system is an entity that receives input, process that input, and produce output. In the context of control, a system can be a physical system like a robot or manufacturing process, or a mathematical system representing the mathematical behavior of a phenomenon. 3. Control system. A control system is used to regulate the behavior of a system to meet desired specification. This is done by manipulating the input to the system based on information obtained from signal, feedback, or a system model. 4. System modeling. System modeling involves defining the mathematical behavior of the system to be controlled. This can be done using differential equation, transfer function, or other mathematical models. 5. Signal and system analysis. Signal and system analysis involves technique to understand the properties and behavior of signal system. This includes analysis in the time domain, frequency domain, and other domain transformation. Control design. Control design involves the developing strategies to regulate the behavior of a system according to desired specification. This involves selecting control structures, control algorithms, and control parameters. Next, 7. Control implementation. Control implementation involves applying the design control strategies to the physical system using approved hardware and software. The last, evaluation and maintenance. After the control system is implemented, evaluation is done to ensure that the system behaves as desired. Maintenance is then performed to ensure that the system performance remains optimal over time. Okay, I think enough for listen today. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.